Gang, back in the stew.
Yeah, I like the grits.
You take a sip of that.
Gang, 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 gang.
Yeah.
Gang, 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 back in the stew. What up?
Nothing much, dude. Glad to be back. Successful weekend for both of us, truly.
Yeah, it was aight.
It was I mean, it sounds like you had fun. You made most of the weekend. You got these hats.
Yeah.
You got these pictures developed. You actually made use of your time. It's good to see.
Yeah. I did my chores. My allowance hasn't come in yet. It's alright.
Hey, your mom hasn't sent in any HelloFresh.
No, she hasn't sent in anything. I don't even think they know my address. They be knowing where I'm at. They be knowing where I be. Can't you see?
Can't you see? What song is that?
What? There's a bunch of can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that one
Yeah, there's a...
is doing?
Now I can't think of any other song than that. Just clouded my head. So, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the weekend, or you want to talk about my work day? Those are the two things. I just wanted to get these off my chest. They're hot off the press. They just happened. I got some funny shit to talk about.
Do your weekend.
We'll do the weekend. Okay, so I hop on this flight from Dallas to PCB because I was hanging out with my family. And I get on the flight and I ask the stewardess. Well, first of all, the stewardess starts making shitty jokes and I'm the only one laughing at them. We form a bond, a connection where we're about to be on this miserable ass flight from Dallas to PCB.
She's just at a shitty open mic.
Yeah, she was. She had a pretty good routine going. Her name was Shantis.
Damn, she was the headliner too. She got 2 hours of fucking material.
From the back of the bus, though, she was in like the back room. She wasn't in the...
That's tough too, and you're seeing everyone's reaction from the back. That's even tougher.
Yeah, seeing the back of their head, trying to read, trying to gauge what's hidden.
Yeah, who's smiling, who's not.
Can't even see their face.
Yeah, who's asleep.
And she was making good jokes. And right as she passed by, I was like, you know what people do on planes? People get drunk on planes. I was like, I want to get drunk on a plane right now.
I thought you were going to be like, you know what people do on planes? They fuck on planes.
Oh, all right.
She passed right.
Listen, that was after I started drinking. Mm-hmm. No, okay, so she's like, oh, the plane has a bunch of turbulence, but I'll see. Like, the captain said not to serve alcohol. So I'm just chilling, and I see this vodka Sprite pull up right in front of me. I down it. Literally, I'm just chilling there. She hooks me up with a second one. Little pat on the arm. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, what the fuck? Pound that down, go to the bathroom, came back, get a third one, and a fourth one. I got 4 vodka Sprites on this plane. I asked her, I was like, are you drinking with me? And she was like, yeah, of course I'm drinking with you. I was like, fuck yeah.
The flight attendant?
Yeah.
God damn.
She wasn't getting drunk. She just like had a drink.
She was just trying to fuck.
All right.
Fuck attendant. That's what she is.
Exactly. And she was giving out snacks.
Yeah.
Giving out head. But the reason why she was feeding me the drinks, not only because I laughed, but because I was in a terrible situation with where I was seated. The 2 girls to my left were like 12 years old, and they were filming TikToks, trying to get me to get in their TikToks, like straight up like bumping my arm, doing these stupid dances, and the flight attendant was laughing. And then the guy in front of me, he's a highlight for me. I talked to him a little bit. His name was Gerald. He's 83. He's retired from the Navy. 6'8", old as fuck. Right as the plane took off, he took off his socks and his shoes. Just dogs.
How gross did you see?
Oh, dude, those dogs saw combat.
Dude, old people have some disgusting feet.
Fucking feet. That foot probably had trench foot at least once.
I was telling my coworker about this. I would take my grandpa to see his foot doctor right? But the foot doctor would make house calls. So I would go to my
What?
I would go to my grandpa's friend's house that the foot doctor was going over and servicing his friend and his wife. And I would bring in my grandpa. So the foot doctor would literally just like cut their gross fucking toenails. They were disgusting. Disgusting.
No.
And I would just sit there and like hear all this like horrible comment. It's like the reverse of like an Asian spa because like remember, like you can't understand.
Yeah. They talk a little shit. Yeah.
But the customers just can't understand you. And it's literally insane. They were so
Were they like bunioned up?
yeah, and just wrinkly and they looked like they had, you know, what are the just the marks, like the brown marks.
They just had skin spots.
Yeah.
Liver spots.
And however gross these feet are, the foot doctor comes to my grandpa's house like once every other month. Or once a month.
He probably had to up it. He had to up that.
Yeah. My feet are getting super disgusting.
Yours are?
No, his.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, they must run in the family.
Yeah, dude. Old people got some
dogs.
gross ass feet.
There were some dogs, dude. And it was just so funny. He did not flinch. This old man had stopped giving a fuck. People were stepping over this size 16. Where size 16.
He had big dogs, too?
Dude, well, he was 6'8".
Oh, wow.
And he was taking up a fuck ton of room.
Yeah. Two seats, or you got the one?
His girl, his old lady, was window seat, and he was fucking with two. But he secured that bag. Ain't nobody sitting next to that. You see the Navy hat. He's 6'8".
He might have bought 2 seats. No.
Nah, there was room on the plane. So there were some middle seats. People, there was some room, and he was an iPad kid.
The 6'8".
Yes. He had his iPad open and he had solitaire going, right? And he's playing solitaire.
That's old people iPad.
But no, wait for it. And then on his phone, he had like this castle game where he would catapult like stones into a castle like Angry Birds. And and then he finishes up his solitaire game, loads up iPad Yahtzee. Different game on his phone.
Yahtzee and catapult game?
Yes, but now Catapult game has gone to a different game. I didn't see what it was like one of those shitty, you know, like a Candy Crush. You know, just like a match the things up. And so now we're playing Yahtzee, which Yahtzee on the iPad, it's like at least you get to roll the dice in real life. And you know, you just click a button and then you press the pairs.
It's like Monopoly. I played Monopoly on my phone before, and there's
it's
no
just
joy.
click. It's just
joy.
click. It's just click, click, click. So now he's running the table in fucking Yahtzee. I don't know how he's so good at iPad Yahtzee. And he's playing the Candy Crush. Then we settle in on the real one. He puts this one, he holds it up in front of him. Motherfucking Navy warship game. Oh, he was like level 100 million.
That's sick,
He
man.
loved it. And he was going in, he was like picking all his ships, and he was like shooting the other ships and like repositioning, going conquering land. And he was just reliving the glory days.
Oh, an old man that's a mobile gamer.
Yeah. Mobile gaming grandpa. And he was great to watch. And, you know, mind you, I'm just getting fucking I did not eat dinner because I was in the airport. And I just slinging back drinks. Like, you know what I had for dinner? I had a double vodka Sprite at the Chili's at the Dallas airport. And he's good. The TikTok girls keep looking at what song I'm playing because I've got it open on the table. It's super easy to just, you know, I'm casual with it. And they're writing down the songs that I'm listening to. They're like, what song is that? Is this good? I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm listening to it, aren't I? To my right, this woman had some kind of special needs. And this woman who had some kind of special needs had a baby. It's a special baby. And she uttered the most hilarious thing that I've ever heard. She said, the plane started taking off. It was just, and the baby started crying. Obviously, it's a stupid duty baby. And this lady goes, "Oh my gosh, you're never like this. Why are you crying?" It was her first flight as a baby. Can you imagine you're just a baby?
I'm never like, this is my first time.
Yeah.
It's my first day out here.
Yeah.
I'm just learning this shit. Bitch, I've been on ground for my whole 2 months. Like, yes. What you complaining about? I haven't even learned what ground is, and now I'm up.
I can barely even breathe for myself.
Yeah, the baby's like, does anyone have a fucking cigarette? Like, please.
Blow some cigarette smoke in my face. Yeah. So I just got trashed on the plane. It was great. I get back on a flight from PCB to Nashville before the connecting flight back home. And I order 2 vodka sprites
at the
on Monday.
Yeah,
from PCB to Nashville, and they were like, "That'll be $25, please." After I drank both of them, I was like, "These cost money," because Shantis was just hooking it up for the free. So I got played. My dumbass bought $25 worth of vodka sprite on the plane.
Yeah, they're expensive. That's all you got? I got something. Yeah,
what you got?
Thursday, at the open mic, me and the comedians, we were outside, and this drunk man walked in. Just so happened to be a black man, but he definitely made that known later on in the story. And he stumbled into the bar, and I noticed he had like this shooter, right?
Yeah.
Of alcohol. You can't bring alcohol to a bar unless it's like a BYOB bar and like you tell them about it and all this stuff. So it's illegal to have your own alcohol inside a bar. Just kind of
illegal.
It's kind of strange. Yeah, it is. It's kind of like you're like, hey, isn't this what we do?
Foul. That's a party.
Isn't this what we do at the bar? We drink.
Yeah.
But this guy walked up to the bar, right? He's like, hey, can I get a so and so? And then took the shooter in front of the bartender. And the bartender kicked him out immediately. Immediately.
Yeah. He thought he was bringing the party. He brought his ass outside.
Also, as soon as he walked out, the first thing he said, they're always kicking me out. As soon as I walk in, they're always kicking me out. Always kicking me out. As soon as you, like, dude.
He hasn't switched up his strategy at all.
Dude, switch up the strategy. Go to the bathroom first. Take the shooter.
Take the shot, then go into the bar.
Yeah,
like, nah, that'll never work.
Take it on, like, he definitely walked to the bar, too. Like, take it on the walk to the bar. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're, like, waiting.
He doesn't like to walk and drink.
Yeah. So he got outside, right? And he is talking to all of us, me and the comedians. And he thought, because of all of our notebooks, he's like, you guys are musicians, you guys make music, you guys make music. I'm a rapper. Make a beat. I got you. I can spit something. I was just there, kind of out of it, just like accepting that this is just
it was happening.
This is a drunk entertainment right now. This guy's gonna keep talking, and if we don't make noise, he's got to fill the noise.
Oh yeah, that's a good. That's a good.
And so he kept talking. These 2 girls got up, they went inside, and me and Josh are just listening to him spit his nonsense.
Oh, it's nonsense. I was hoping he was about to get Shakespeare.
Then he kind of, right, he goes, all you white people are saying, man, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of me. Don't be afraid, right?
Don't be afraid, baby. Okay, I'm back in. I like this guy.
Then he went into his pockets, right? He's like, look at this. You think I want to rob you? You think I'm a thug? Right? And then he shows out his big wad of cash. It was just like a bunch of 20s. It wasn't like...
Yeah, it was probably like $200.
Yeah. And he's like, I don't need this money. Like, tell all you white people, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I'm like...
You were like, you should be afraid of me. I'm about to rob your ass right now.
Well, dude, as soon as he pulled out the money, that's my first thought was to say, like, motherfucker, I'm about to rob you right now. Yeah. That would just escalate the situation.
Oh, yeah, of course. He was too far gone for you to do that.
And you know, some of the wusses were like, "Oh, I thought he was gonna pull out a gun." I was like, "Dude, like his pants were around his ankles. Like, you think he was holding a fucking gun?"
Also, no one's about to pull out a gun.
no one's about to pull.
Nobody's about to pull out a gun.
No,
I don't
a guy
know.
that drinks a shooter in front of.
Yeah, he's about to just whip out the strap and kill everybody.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Look at me with a gun, and I'm drunk.
And so, bartender eventually came and kicked him out, and we obviously discussed the situation at hand. And I said, my 2 cents. I was like, "Oh man, you pulled out that money. I'm about to rob you."
Yeah.
Said that. He said, "Tell all you white people, don't be afraid." Tell all why do I don't want to represent all white people.
I know. I hate talking to all white people.
I don't want to represent all white people.
All white people suck.
I don't want to be the white people advocate.
Yeah, dude, I'm not speaking for the white people.
Yeah, like I'm a senator for white people. No, I'm good.
Go to the white people Congress.
But also,
Congress.
I think it's good that there are some out there that are afraid.
Yeah.
Be afraid.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay there and listen to the rest of this guy talk.
Yeah.
Be afraid.
Yeah. Like you truly do get brownie points in the black community as a white person for just not being afraid.
Yeah.
You get so many brownie points. They fuck with you.
Yeah.
They like it. They're like, "Oh, this white guy's not afraid of me just being black." I'm like, "Yeah."
Josh was good though. Josh is like, man, every time he said "don't be afraid," I got a little more scared.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Why are you trying to convince me? I was already not afraid.
Oh God. Okay. I won't. Oh, don't be afraid. I'm a little more. Oh, don't be afraid. Oh God, dude.
He just gets quiet and quiet. Don't be afraid.
ASMR. Don't be afraid.
He grabs. He grabs one of you by the.
Yeah.
Whips back out the money, puts it in your pocket.
All the comments. It was like I was in a parking lot or parking garage, right, and I saw like a girl off in the distance. I was like, "Don't be afraid."
Ooh.
Like, okay, I wasn't afraid until right fucking now. Like,
that is a situation where like just being Captain Obvious and over the top is like the scariest thing that you could do. Be like, "Don't be afraid. I'm just a normal guy. I'm a good guy.
mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry about me." Like that's like the worst thing you can say in that situation.
It's like,
Don't let me scare you.
well, that's why you don't bring a bomb on a plane. Well,
Do you like that Snapchat I sent you?
yeah. So yeah, and then the best comment was Josh. Josh was like, imagine it was like some old white grandpa that stumbled in and did that. He's like, "Oh, you guys make music? I'm a rapper."
Ooh. And it's immediately 10 times cooler.
Yeah. And he's like, "Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid." Like,
you're telling me the only thing that can trump black guy swag is old white guy swag?
just in like funny standpoints.
Yes, exactly, 100%. But he also has to be over the top. Not like...
Yeah, over the top like he was. He was
exactly.
over the top.
Yeah, exactly. So old white guy acting like
any color, he was over the top.
Yeah, exactly. So take that personality and just put it in like Mr. Rogers' body. Who would be a good buddy? Joe Biden. If Joe Biden came out,
I'm a rapper. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Look at this money.
Come on, those titties. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Look at these $200.
Joe Biden sniffing someone's hair. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Look at this $200 that I won in a rap battle. I won this in a rap battle with Kamala. She was beatboxing. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid of Joe. What would Joe Biden's rapper name be? Joe Biden, don't fuck with me. You got it. You're thinking too hard.
I am thinking too hard.
Well, it's obviously like Coochie Harris and Slow Joe Biden. Slow-mo Biden. Joe Mo Biden. Mojo Biden.
Joe Flo?
Ooh, Joe Flo Biden.
Flo Joe?
Sounds it kind of sounds like Flo Rida. Flo Rida and Flo Joe.
Yeah.
My whistle, baby. Whistle, baby.
Flo Joe, don't be afraid.
Don't head.
Gotta go on this beat and be super sane.
Oh, that one-liner that my mom said that I've been waiting to tell you this. All right, so
Hey, wait. Don't, just a little
you
more.
You got one more?
So the tag of the night was "Don't be afraid." Everyone got upset on stage, and after every joke was like, "Don't be afraid." Josh did the best because he kept playing into it.
Yeah, like don't be afraid to laugh.
And also, Josh is one of those guys. Like, if he said "Don't be afraid," you'd be a little scared.
No,
you know.
Yeah.
And then Noah, the
looking kind of chomo up on stage.
Yeah. Noah, the blind guy, gets up there, and he goes in with a few blind jokes.
Of course.
And he goes, and it got few laughter too, right? It was a scattered room, a little bit of laughter, his blind jokes, and he's like, "I'm blind, don't be afraid."
Yeah, and he kill. Yeah, of course.
Murdered, and then from there on out, everyone listened.
He brought him in. That walking cane had a hook on it.
Yeah. So what did your mom say?
Okay, so part of the goal of this weekend was to spread my aunt and grandma's ashes. And like we were tossing up what times we were going to go out there, having everybody together was like a crew of like 20 people. So 20 people watching one person walk out into the ocean and dump this box. Kind of sus. It's not like it's 100% legal to just go do that.
It's legal.
Okay, because it's just dirt. And so we were trying to figure out the time, so it was always a toss-up of
international waters.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that is true. And so we were trying to dice up when we were going to go out there and do it. And it was like, all right, well, when are we going to go get the ashes? Right? So, like, that was like we were getting to that point. And it was about to be dinner time. And we were thinking about doing it at night. And my dad was like, well, let's take the ashes down to dinner. And my mom was like, well, we won't do that. And he was like, why? And she was like, I just walk into the room. I haven't heard any of this conversation. My mom goes, we'll just get the ashes when we come back to get the ice cream.
to kill two birds.
I know. Yeah, two birds with one stone. Just a throwaway line. Like, never thought I'd hear that one in my life.
Damn, it's usually sprinkles in ice cream.
Oh, you got ashes in my ice cream.
Ashes? Yeah. Did anyone forget the chocolate syrup when you guys went and got the ashes in the ice cream? Anyone get mixed up? Anyone think, is this the ashes or is this the ice cream?
Oh, I put them in the same tub.
Also, what the fuck are you doing eating eating ice cream at 8? Didn't you guys do this at like 8 in the morning?
Well, this is when we thought we were going to do it at night. We ended up not doing it at night, but in the morning, yeah. Well, I told everybody at dinner, and it got mixed reviews. I didn't let it rip completely this weekend. I was pretty healthy with the jokes, pretty PG, and I was killing. Everybody knows my family. If I show up, I'm bringing the laughs, but I was keeping it PG. And but I did get half the people laugh super hard. Obviously, the bros, and also my mom and sister, because they're the bros. I said that they were like, Adam, I got asked at dinner. They were like, Adam, so you're gonna be the one to take the ashes out there? And without even skipping a beat, I was like, yeah, I'm about to do like LeBron at the beginning of the game. And I did like to show my hands up in the air, and I threw it up in the air. Mm-hmm. And obviously all the bros laughed. They were like, holy shit. And my sister and mom laughed, and the other women were not happy. They were none pleased.
Who's LeBron?
No, they knew what I was talking about because I committed. But no, the 8 a.m. So we ate. It's like we wake up at like 6:30 in the fucking morning. And my parents, they bought eggs, but no butter, no olive oil. Mm-hmm. The fuck. No salt, no pep. Mm. Oh, no cheese. No cheese and ketchup.
And a quote-unquote non-stick pan.
Yeah. It was sticking. So I hork it all down. I'm literally just shoving food in my face because the water's about to be cold as fuck and I'm about to swim out there.
Gross eggs and ketchup.
Oh, it was so bad. I was just horking shit down.
Egg and chop.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it was
egg and catsup, bro.
dude, it was an egg and catsup weekend. Multiple.
You should have sprinkled in some ashes.
I should have just like
Should use the ashes as salt and pepper. Yeah, right there.
Hey yo,
Get
get the salt and pepper right here. And so
Get some powers.
it'd be terrible. I'd just shit out my family members eventually.
You'd gain wisdom.
They'd gain control of my body for 24 hours. Like
They
Freaky Friday.
They just make you do the cha-cha slide for the next 24 hours.
They always love the cha-cha slide. So, yeah, it was like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I walked out in the water. My mom said it was just going to be up to my knees. And that shit, like, I went all the way out there. Like, I was straight up swimming. Like, I couldn't touch the ground. So I was out there in, like sweatpants, shorts. And by the time I got back, you know, they were like, you know, they were sagging because obviously they were full of water. And I get out there and my family members are crying because they're playing music that my family, you know, passed away family members liked. Everyone's crying. And the kids who don't really know what's going on come over and pants me. And so now it's like 15-mile-an-hour winds. It's like 65 degrees outside. I was just in the water for like 20 minutes. And I'm rocking straight penis at the memoriam of my two dead family members.
Little baby penis, rocking a little Juvenile Johnson.
Dude, Juvenile Johnny back in town.
Yeah.
Oh, horrendous.
A little Whittle Wang.
Yeah, I was rocking Whittle Wang. Whittle Wang at the wake.
Yeah.
It was Whittle Wang at the wake.
Whittle Wang in the water.
Whittle Wang was wet.
Yeah, that's what all your little cousins said. Blue Wang.
Whittle Wang. Well, they were making kid jokes because they're straight up kids. They're not even like, you know, kind of kids.
They fucking pants you.
Yeah,
They caused you to be a fucking criminal on the beach.
It wasn't like my dick was out. It was straight underwear. And they were like, my family members still crying. They were like, Adam's in his underwear. I was like, will you shut the fuck up? 'Cause, you know, I wasn't crying. Like, I'm already, like, as much as that was.
It's tough to be cold and
naked and afraid.
Whittle Wang and cry. I mean, you rarely cry bricked up. So maybe you do cry with a Whittle Wang.
Dude, yeah, stop crying. Get a boner. Be a man.
The boner in a polar ice, or the boner in a cold plunge, or crying with a boner challenge.
Oh yeah.
Which is tougher?
To hold the boner.
To get the boner while cold.
You're not
cry when hard.
Ooh.
Or you're crying so hard.
You come.
Crying when you're so hard. Fuck, I lost a thought.
Crying so hard you get a boner or you lose your boner?
No, it was something good. Oh, you're crying because you just been so hard for so long.
Too many honeys.
Yeah. I'm full of hard.
Too many.
No more hard. I'm full.
I'm full of horny honey. I just had boners for a while. I've heard mixed reviews about them.
About boners?
No, boners are 10 out of 10 every single time. No horny honeys.
Oh, the sex honey?
Yeah.
They're alright. I don't know. I didn't do any.
Well, I mean,
I could rock a Hardy. I can rock a dirty dong whenever I want.
A dirty dong.
Yeah.
I told my younger coworker, I told him to turn off the AC, no fan, and make a girl wear her socks during sex, so it's like 1,000,000 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, I was saying as like a passing, as a joke. Of course, it's the truth. Hot sweaty sex is better, regardless. That's gross. I'm sorry, but I got a call from him during the work week, like days after I told him, maybe even weeks after I told him that. And he called me up and said, Adam, that shit you told me worked. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing telling me this over the
weird.
phone?
That's a little weird.
And that was weird, dude.
But it's all, all the boys just got that nice humble hog.
Yeah. Yeah.
That gentle giant they got down there. It's just a nice humble hog that we need these cheat codes to get the work done.
Yeah. It was free
These
game.
Life hacks to make a girl come.
To make a girl crumb. Yeah, it was some free game. And he told all of his homies, and now all of his homies are doing that.
Damn, everyone is fucking with their socks on now.
Yeah, I told it's the wave.
We doing fresh pair of socks or the stinky pair? Stinky pair thrown in.
Yeah, just keep them on.
A little extra element.
I mean, have we just showered? If we just showered, just get naked and keep your socks on. Keep those puppies on.
I mean, when's the last time you're just having
showered and sex? Yeah, it's true.
It's not really there's a little.
Before we continue this, let's take a shower. Said no one.
Yeah.
Said no one.
No one.
Yeah.
So I was watching, I think it was this weekend, I was watching these YouTube shorts. I stumbled upon one where there was a guy at a parent-teacher conference, or whatever, parent-teacher meeting, PTA meeting.
Yeah.
And they were talking about banning books. And he was holding up this book, and he's like, this one is in our library. He's talking about fucking, sucking, and orgasms. This should be banned.
Whoa, the trifecta.
And it's great. He's trying to ban books to, not be in the school library.
That are extremely suggestive, yeah.
Also, no
one's reading that fucking book, dude. They're watching Roblox porn in between blocks.
No one's reading
Are you kidding me?
Book.
And also, you think a kid that's messing around reading through those books are going to be able to process all of that? They're going to be able
to... what? They got the same internet we're on.
Same.
The same exact internet we're on, and if they make one Google search
of titty, they're toast. That is fodder. Your kid is soiled.
Way more. The fucking, sucking, and orgasm. They probably don't even know what orgasm is. They're like, it's when you finish during sex, and the kid's like, you mean jizz all over her, Dad?
Yeah, I know, yeah. I mean, you mean blowing a load on her face, dude? I'm giving out facials in 3rd grade.
You mean spreading my Michelin Men sauce all over her face?
Call back.
So yeah, I was thinking about a kid playing Fortnite, just going in, right? He's going in on Fortnite, and his mom walks in. He's like, "Hey, son, but they banned a few books at school." It's like, shut the fuck up, Mom. Shut the fuck up, Mom. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, I just had a 3-minute sketch just run through my head where that's the punchline.
I thought of that 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that is so good. Oh my gosh.
I've been waiting. Well, since the last time we did a podcast, it was literally the day after we did it. I wrote that down.
And it held, baby.
Yeah.
That shit is so funny.
I brought that up at the writers group on Thursday, and that was very funny. I was like, I'm going to keep it in my back pocket.
Yeah, they banned the book. Shut the fuck up.
Well, the video wasn't like he was saying fucking, sucking, orgasms, but I remembered a few words where fucking, sucking, orgasm was fucking hilarious.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's a Norm thing. Norm Macdonald would have a guest on and be like, Liam, you look like you like fucking and sucking. And it would just be out of nowhere. It'd get him every time. Fucking, sucking, and orgasms. Hilarious. It's the name of Liam's first special, actually.
Yeah, but what are these fucking kids, dude? These kids, I'm not reading these fucking books.
I am not reading those books. I have asked.
All ChatGPT does all their homework. No one's knowing shit anymore. They can't articulate. If there's a like counter on this goddamn podcast, we're at 1,000. We are already bad at articulating our words. These kids they're hopeless.
I will say
I have read a few books, but Not a whole lot of books.
My blood gives me hope on the kids. I think parents who are hip to what's going around us, you either double down, you got to like double, triple down on your kids, because I mean, it's everywhere. Titties sucking and fucking is everywhere.
Yeah, but no, it'd be crazy. Like a little kid like going through the school library for some reason. He's like just one of those like 80s kids that are just like sitting on the like standing and like leaning on the bookcase, reading a book. And that's how he's finding out about fucking, sucking, and orgasms. This is from a book in a school library. Like, damn, this is fucking crazy.
Crazy.
You know, I wonder if my friends know about it, right? He brings it to his friends. His friends are like, you fucking loser. Were you reading? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, dude. Like, they would love to hear about tits. Like, they would love to know this information, but the reading barrier.
Yeah.
Can't believe you were reading.
What the fuck are you doing in there, dog? Yeah, you nerd. You are literally nerd. You found out about titties in a book.
In a book.
Like,
crazy. I remember I read Kiss in a book for the first time in first grade. It was a book that had like pictures related to action verbs, and it would be like kissing, and it was like a girl that looked. There was a girl in class that I had a crush on, and it would look like me. Everybody was like, kiss. I think I pussied out or something. I probably pussied out. Or she was like not having it. I don't remember. Probably the latter. Probably shit my pants. Probably came and shit my pants. Probably was trying to suck and fuck.
just farted and dipped.
Ooh, that was my go-to.
Fart and leave. I was ripping some farts last night at the open mic. I walked outside and farted. I would exit conversations outside and fart really loud, like around the circle. But it was an entrusted group of people where it was funny that I farted that loud. And but yeah, I was letting them fucking rip.
Yeah, in the inner circle. Yeah, that's how you know you're in the inner circles, when you can shit your pants. It's chill, funny even.
It was hilarious.
Also, outside's a nice setting for that.
They don't really travel far, so they stick there. It wasn't too windy of a night.
Wasn't drafty.
I don't know how I could set this up, but thinking about like how they can get to the younger group with religion, like talking about Jesus, like, yeah, he turned water into wine, he walked across water, how they should describe how he made all the bread. Like, he had one bread and he fed everyone with all the bread. He 10x'd the bread. Just like a youth group pastor. It's like Jesus 10x'd his life.
That's good. Because every single one that I've seen that's a take on that, they try to make him like try to use hip lingo, but him being like Sigma male. Like a Sigma male youth pastor.
Sigma male, he's 10x his life and he took that bread to the moon.
Yeah. How can you implement that into your life? First, start waking up at 5 a.m. to start praying.
Wake up, 5 a.m. pray, cold plunge.
First, get baptized in a cold plunge. Daily baptisms in a cold plunge at 5 a.m. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, 10x your Christianity.
Yeah.
10x your faith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus 10x'd his life and died for your 10xing sins.
Gosh, what else would a Sigma youth pastor be talking about? Like, obviously, I mean,
well, you can't be hating on the women.
I drink 1 gallon of holy water a day. Like, that's what I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of like what in a routine of a Sigma male would a pastor be trying to preach?
Praising the gospel while doing your reps.
Yeah. With each rep, I say a verse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it like working out? But like, what else do Sigma males give a shit about? Drop shipping?
I don't stop until Matthew 3:16.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
What's your max? Like Philippines 11-16. What is it? That's not Philippines.
Filipinos. Dude, I love that passage in the Bible, the Filipino chapter.
Yeah, the Filipino chapter.
Where Manny Pacquiao rose from the dead and beat the shit out of a bunch of Mexicans.
Yeah, they start. They're drop shipping.
Yeah, that's what I like. He's like selling them.
Sigma mailing at like an abortion clinic.
He's selling the kids a course on how to be a Sigma pastor.
Oh yeah, like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, exactly. A pyramid scheme
youth pastor.
Yeah, but it's like drop shipping related. I guess I was fucked up on that plane. I was writing on the plane. I was like, this is so fucking good.
Oh, dude, everything you write on the plane is hilarious. I was writing something. This was last year. This is when I was going to the Jersey Shore for my sister's birthday, and I roasted all of her friends for their birthday. And on the plane, I was writing about bushy eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd like a girl with bushy eyebrows, but like the drawn-in bushy eyebrows. You know what I'm talking about? You ever see them where it's... You ever see a girl without her eyebrow makeup on?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just drawn in.
Yeah.
So I like that. Basically the joke I was writing about. I was like, I like that. Because I want to, draw the eyebrows. I want to do that for my girl, my baby. That's what I want to do. I want to draw her eyebrows.
Little artistry. You want to take part in her look.
But also I'm gonna draw funny eyebrows. I want them to look how I want to look. Like multiplication signs, like a division sign.
Swastika.
No, I don't think that would be fun. I don't think that would be sexy. Okay, my baby girl.
So, you're telling me that you like the idea of drawing on. How is that related to the roast?
It was just I was just writing on. It wasn't related to the roast.
Oh, okay. It was just something
I was
just a thought. It was just a thought.
I was like, I like girls with bushy eyebrows, and I was like, how can I make it funny? And it's not funny, but it seemed good because I was on the plane.
Oh yeah.
I could have died. Maybe it's what it was.
Every single time I'm on a plane, I think about it crashing because I have to get my game plan down. I have to get my game plan down, and not even kidding, for the flight, at least 30 minutes of that flight, I was thinking about if it went down.
If it went down.
Yeah, so we were, no, I was thinking of like Sully when Tom Hanks flew into the bay. I was thinking, what if that happened into the bay near where we live? And, like, if it crashed and I was the only survivor, right? And this is how far I got. So I was the only survivor. I immediately thought in my head, if somebody was drowning and trying to take me down with them, I'd let them drown. I immediately made that connection in my head. I already let them die. I then take all my clothes off so I'm naked. That way they're not weighing me down in the water. I swim to shore. And then I was thinking, okay, I'm on shore. How am I going to get people to pull up? So I was like, obviously, I just got to go ahead and call the cops. In my head, I was like, I knock on the person's door. I run out to the driveway. They shoot me. I was like, they obviously shoot me. I'm a naked dude. Mm-hmm. Cops pull up. They beat the shit out of me. Turns out I was the only survivor from this plane crash, and I sue both of them, and we both get to quit our jobs. That's what I thought on the plane to calm me down.
That's pretty crazy. You know what would happen if the plane crashed?
I would have died.
Yeah, you would have died.
I would have died.
It exploded.
Mush everywhere. I was thinking, how would I
tiny
survive?
Little Juvenile Johnson.
My Juvenile
Your humble hog would just be all over the place.
That honestly would be the only flotation device I'd have steady. I'd have to rip it off and blow into it like a fucking life vest.
Using your humble hog as a life vest.
Well, okay, so like in Boy Scouts, they teach you how to use jeans as a life vest. So I'm not even kidding. So in my head, it was like a Sully crash where we land on the bay, but we're starting to sink. So I was in my head. I remembered where my clothes were. I was immediately going to bolt towards my clothes, get the jeans, jump out, make the life vest, get naked, let the dude drown, swim ashore.
Yeah.
I had made that connection in my head, and then I was able to go to sleep.
You know what I think of in my head when I'm on a plane?
Gosh, I could go for some head right now.
Zombie. Sorry.
No, I'll tell you what I was really doing on the plane. When I really started drinking, you know what I started doing? I was writing raps.
That's cool.
Oh, I wrote so many raps down. I had convinced myself. So at this point, I'm like, I don't know, like 6 vodka sodas deep on no dinner. And I had convinced myself that these raps were good enough to audio record them and send them to Trevor. But I stopped myself.
You didn't.
Yeah, dude.
You didn't send them to Trevor.
No, I didn't.
Thank God.
I didn't. Yeah, relax.
Oh my God, man.
It wasn't like a genuine thought where I was like, this is good. But at least like I was going to whip out my phone and do that. But in my head, I was like, there's something here. Mm-hmm. And it is good. Like if he came to kick it, I would love to whip out the raps for him and be like, I got drunk and wrote these on a plane for you. Because there is like 2 or 3 lines. That's good. It's a good flow.
Did you record it though?
No. There you go. I hop up in the bathroom.
Well, we would play it right now.
No, of course we would. I know. I mean, you're kidding me if I had raps to play in the pod. This morning while I was eating my hash browns from McDonald's, I got ketchup on my bucket hat, and it was on the string, and I just smelt ketchup all day. Ketchup.
Damn, dude. Just bring you back to the weekend.
Yeah, at the beach. I was about to say it's been a ketchup week.
Yeah, this is bringing you back to using your grandma as salt and pep. I was thinking about funny things you could do to your girlfriend. Boys at home.
This is for the boys.
Yeah,
and for the lesbians.
Funny things you could do to your girlfriend. Anyone. Yeah, but it's girlfriend in this situation. Call her fat. Hilarious. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. But it's not like you're fat. It's like kind of looking a little bigger, like kind of fat.
Yeah.
A little fatty.
You gotta do it, yeah, chubster.
And or like you come home from work, you bust in the door, and you're like, "Sup, fatty?"
Yeah. I'm gonna call you my little Debbie, but you're looking like Big Patricia, bitch.
Big Patricia ass. Stay over there.
Yeah, call her fat. That'd be hilarious.
That's funny.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
Something else you could do funny. Cheat on her.
Yeah, that is a prank for the boys.
Dude, that's a hilarious prank.
Yeah, that is a hilarious prank.
Yeah, and then don't tell her about it for a while. Tell her about it. And then she finds out from someone else.
Oh my gosh.
And then you deny it, so the prank keeps on going.
Keeps on going. There was a big reveal. I say when there's a big reveal.
Yeah, you should do it. But don't blame me if you lose your girlfriend. Okay.
Well, she obviously just needs a better sense of humor.
Yeah, comedy is all about risks.
Yeah,
guys.
She has to understand that you're a professional and that cheating on her was a part of the bit.
Yeah, and you have to take the risk to,
reap the rewards
of my funny jokes that you could play on your girlfriend.
Yes. You want to make your girlfriend laugh? Cheat on her. If she doesn't get it, find a new girlfriend.
Yeah, if she doesn't get it, then she doesn't have the type of humor you have.
Yeah.
That really is it. Like, it's all comes down to like what type of humor you have. And if she doesn't find that funny, if she doesn't find you banging out 3 grandmas on the side of the road just one late Saturday afternoon.
Oh gosh, not grandma.
Well, anyone. You could cheat on her with anyone would be funny, but I was just trying to make it, logical. Like, that probably could happen. And yeah, hilarious prank. I'm a prankster, natural born.
Yeah, prankster at heart.
It's just who I am. I'm not like one of those YouTube pranksters. I'm not doing it for the glory. I'm not doing it for the clicks, but I'm doing it for the laughs. What, we're at like 35 minutes?
Hour and 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got anything else?
I think it's good.
Cool. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.